Welcome back, you guys.
Welcome back to the podcast.
This is Deja speaking.
And this is Monica Monique on the ones and twos.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing well. Per usual. Blessed and highly favored.
Should we talk about our weekend?
Definitely, because it ties into our topic today. So, what did you do this weekend?
Oh, okay. Week. Oh my God. I had
this is some energy on you today. What? Oh my God, what?
nothing. It just was too much. Life is just so fast. Gotta do this.
What you mean? Too much.
Just getting ready for Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving definitely happened.
Getting ready for the holidays.
Uh-huh. Getting ready for the holidays, like ready for Christmas, or?
Getting ready for Thanksgiving.
Uh-huh.
And getting ready for the concert.
Okay. What day was the concert?
It was Saturday.
Okay. You cooked for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, me and my cousin.
That is so cute.
So we the new adults.
Y'all the new adults. I'm not. I didn't cook.
Yeah, what did you do?
So my niece was sick Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like, throwing up, high fever, about to take her to the hospital because she was hitting like 103 temperature. So I was like, oh crap. So then taking care of her back and forth between me and my sister, and then that was Monday and Tuesday where she was bad, and she started to get better on Wednesday. And then Wednesday I had went to work at my store, and I swear to God, like, the morning, cool, get ready for the day, grab my hot tea, breakfast, go into the store, had a customer. At 2 p.m., a wave of sickness hit me in my chest. It was like Jesus, like, just punched me in my chest, and I couldn't breathe anymore. I was coughing up stuff, like, my chest felt tight. So then I, like, hurried up and went to Rite Aid and tried to get medicine, but then, like, all the shelves were empty for medicine. They had, like, one straggly Dayquil sitting on the shelf. So I was like, I gotta get the last one. Then downed it, the whole thing. I didn't down the whole thing, but I'm sure I took more than what I should have, the recommended dosage, because I just was trying to not be sick the way she was sick for the past couple of days. So then Thanksgiving, I was off for the count. I was taking medicine, taking Dayquil. I was also
sick.
Didn't eat, and then by Friday I felt better.
Where was Thanksgiving at this year for your family?
My couch. Like, nobody did it. No, people did stuff. Excuse me, but I didn't do anything.
Your mom, you did? Nobody?
No, so my dad's side of the family had Thanksgiving with a whole bunch of people. But I wasn't gonna go because I didn't want to make anybody sick. And
look at you, about to make me sick.
I know.
Let me get out of here.
And then I'm healthy though. I'm healthy. I took all of the things. Then my mom chilled out too. My mom chilled out. Her side of the family chilled, and then everybody knew like we wasn't going nowhere because we was sick. So
your sister was sick.
My sister was sick. Everybody was sick. It was just a sick household. So we stayed to ourselves, and had a Grey's Anatomy marathon, and it was lit like it always is. Like, so what about you?
It really was just all about cooking, preparation. So we started cooking we went to the market probably on Tuesday. Started prepping on Wednesday. And then started cooking on Thursday. So like each day was really. You feel like what?
I feel like the camera, like the mic is probably in your face, like covering.
Where else can you go?
That's fine. But go ahead.
So every day was a lot. The market is a lot. Prepping, cutting onions and all of that is a lot.
Yeah.
And then actually on Thursday cooking the food was a lot.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that life.
You should. It was nice. I want to do Thanksgiving big every year.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was nice seeing my family, but it was kind of like weird.
Weird seeing your family?
Like, my little cousin had like a little episode. You know how those family members.
An episode, like a tantrum?
Yes. You know how,
like a baby?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You know how you have those family members that just they need a lot of attention.
Yeah. Yeah, I have.
And she tried to fight me.
How old was the baby? Because you said it was a tantrum from a child. I'm thinking 3-4 years old. Stop.
She is 22.
Oh, I really thought you meant like a baby had a tantrum.
Sound like it. Yeah, she tried to fight me.
What was wrong with her?
I was on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Dancing.
Like a TikTok?
Yes. And she just walked up to the phone and stopped it.
Uh-huh.
Like stopped me from recording. So I started recording again. And she did it again. Like she stopped the camera. But she's a child. Like she plays around, so I'm thinking she's just playing.
Right.
So I'm like, okay. Like I thought nothing of it.
Right.
And then I picked up the phone and I started recording again. I was like, this will keep stopping the record button, y'all.
Right.
And she smacked the phone out of my hand. She's like, don't record me. I don't know who you know.
Okay.
It's apps out there. I don't want to be on your gram. I'm not on Instagram.
Right.
Me and my friend. It was me and my friend. We was dancing in the camera.
Right.
Just doing regular stuff.
People odd.
And this girl pushed me. I just had to stop myself though because my friends was there, my little sister was there, and my friend, her little baby was there, her little daughter was there.
Oh, she has a daughter?
Yeah.
Oh no, your friend has a daughter.
My friend has a daughter.
Okay.
Her 4-year-old daughter was there.
Yeah. So you just like
and I was like,
de-escalated the situation.
I was like, oh, you know, I'm not about to fight you.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it though. She hurt my feelings.
She hurt your feelings by trying
yes,
acting like that?
like all Friday. Like I kept replaying the moment. I'm like, well, what was that about?
Right.
And then my other cousin, he was saying like hateful stuff about my grandma. He was saying hateful stuff about my mom and my little sister was right there. Yes, it was like, you know how?
Yeah, it's blocking your face.
You know how y'all like to be around people and then you hang around them again. You be like, damn, what's wrong? Like being around you.
Right. Yeah.
So it was like, and then I'm used to just being with you all the time.
Right.
Get up, start my week, go to work, go to the shop. You know, be productive.
Yeah, like a normal
so all
civilized person.
So all last week was just
different.
Thanksgiving concert. Like,
yeah. Let's get into the concert. Whose concert was it?
Mikael. Meek Mill concert. It was motivational.
Yeah.
Meek is always motivational.
You say everybody is motivational. Child. Oh my God.
Anybody chasing their dream is motivational.
Right.
But the concert was fun. I went with my cousin and my friend. We had a good time. No negativity. All good vibes.
Yeah.
We had a ball. Meek brought out people liked the people that he brought out, but I didn't like the people he brought out.
Who did he bring out?
I wanted him to bring out Lil Durk or like Herb or somebody like G Herbo.
Who did he bring out though?
He brought out Fabio. A Boogie.
Oh, I like A Boogie.
I like these people that he brought out, but I just needed it to be.
How was the fashion of the men on stage? T-shirts.
Wonderful.
Oh, it was wonderful.
Meek looked too good.
He looked too good. I've never seen me look good, so that's interesting. What was he wearing?
He had on his chain. Diamonds dancing.
That was it. All he had on chains, nothing else.
That's all I seen.
Oh God.
That's all I can remember.
Watch me pull up an outfit. It's like a basic tracksuit.
It was basic with the chains. Yep.
Oh my God.
The chains need outfit.
What did A Boogie wear?
I don't know. But girl, let me tell you about the fashion at the people.
The people who went to the concert.
The people who went to the concert. Their fashion. Everybody had on the same thing.
Which was?
Everybody looked like Instagram. Like stuff that you see on Instagram. Like I think people shop on Instagram now.
Like bodycon dresses, jeans. Like what was the vibe?
It was the pleated skirt.
Okay.
That was every girl.
Schoolgirl.
Yeah, it was that. Everybody hair was the same. Everybody
had a ponytail.
Yep.
You know what? The girl
braids. Everybody had braids.
The girl who I dressed for the event, she had a long ponytail.
Yeah. Everybody had a ponytail. Everybody had the varsity jackets.
Really?
Yes. Everybody had the boots, Balenciaga boots.
Okay.
Everybody had on Ray-Ban ones. What else? Everybody was the same.
Interesting.
Yes. Everybody had the bodycon dresses, the bodysuits.
All black mostly?
Yeah, all black.
Child.
We need to.
Gotta stand out.
Yeah.
People don't know y'all being.
The people
it's
that
subliminal.
The people that stood out, they looked really nice. This girl, she had on this green bodysuit. I think she looked so pretty.
Yeah.
And the color just was popping. I seen.
Do you ever take pictures? When I was younger, when I had first opened this store and I had a fashion blog, anytime I would see people on the street where I loved their outfit, I would be like, hey, can I take a picture of you for my fashion blog? And they would always be so excited, and then they would follow my blog because they knew they was going to see their picture on it. We should do that for the podcast.
Yeah, I thought about taking a picture of this girl. She had on these shorts, and they had they were like distressed. They had like some painting on it, some writing on it, and they had like safety pins on it. Okay. The shorts was so cute. Okay. I thought about taking a picture of it, but
you should have.
It was too many people. I'm like, they probably be like, what is she doing?
No. Oh my God.
I seen your girl.
My girl? Who was my girl?
Ming.
Oh, Ming was there. Yes.
She was there. She was at Noto too.
Yeah.
The after party.
Yeah.
She looked nice.
Ming Leon always looks nice. She didn't get that outfit from me this time. I think she was wearing Versace, maybe. A Versace set. Yeah, she looked really nice.
I spoke to her. She said,
did she remember you?
Yeah.
She knew who you were? Oh, yeah. Super cute. I think she has a new song out. Money. I think it's just called Money, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
She looked cute. She did in section popping.
Yeah.
Bottles popping.
Her man. That's the style. So our topic today, speaking of Meek Mill, not speaking of Meek Mill though, we wanted to get into Milano di Rouge.
She's a fashion designer from Philadelphia. She recently had a fashion show.
Recently had her 10-year anniversary. Which she kind of had like a gala where people were wearing, black tie gowns, dressed to the nines, and that is how she did her 10-year anniversary with a fashion show. Yeah. As part of it. Everybody looked really nice.
The fashion show. What I liked about the fashion show this year was the celebrities. She had regular models, but she had the celebrities there. I thought that was really cool. She had like Rachel McQuarrie, Lil Meech, Yandy, Lil Man DC's.
Oh really?
He was there. He was in the fashion show.
Oh, interesting.
And you see like popular. you did see like popular like Instagram models there.
Okay.
I really liked that for her. And she had it in Atlanta this year.
In Atlanta, yeah,
instead
not
of Philly.
Yeah. Which is like, not to say that Atlanta is the new Philly or the new New York or the new Chicago, but it is where everybody from every big city, I feel like, is moving to at this point. Yeah. I think Atlanta is like the new every other city. Like, because people from every city, I think just because like, I feel like everything has a publicity, a PR person. In Atlanta right now, I feel like has a PR person. Like everybody has said recently within the past 3 years, oh, Atlanta is where you need to be if you're black excellence, if you're on the come up, if you're a black entrepreneurship, this is where black people can thrive and win and connect. And I think that's why a lot of people have migrated to Atlanta.
Let me tell you, I had when I was modeling, I had a photo shoot out there.
In Atlanta?
Yeah, some girl DM'd me, asked me to come for a photo shoot, and at the time I was dating somebody that worked at the airport. Okay. So it didn't cost me anything to go out there. Okay. So in the, you know how the hotel rooms have the shuttle buses from the airport? I'm in the shuttle bus, and he was asking me what I was down here for, and what was I in Atlanta for? And I told him I had like a modeling photo shoot. He was like, "You are in the perfect place." He was like, "It's a nice."
He who?
The guy that drive the shuttle.
Oh, okay.
He was like, He was like, you are in. He was like, you have a 99% chance of making it here. He was like, this is the city for blank.
Really?
He was like, unlike the city, Philly, talk about something. Y'all got brotherly love. We really got brotherly love.
Right. Well, everybody know Philly is the city of brotherly.
Yeah. And every time I go to Atlanta, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
I say everything is amazing.
You say everything is amazing, but
it was motivation.
The times that I went to Atlanta were really nice.
Yeah. Milano had this prop. It was an airplane prop.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
At the show?
At the show.
Okay.
And I thought that was really like cool. Mm-hmm. And her tickets were boarding pass tickets.
That's cute.
That was her admission tickets.
I love that.
And on in the plane, it said Milano on the seats.
Interesting.
It was cool. I think it was neat. It was like really cool for Instagram. Get your content, get your pictures.
Yeah.
That was smart.
Yeah. And
then I was watching people vlogs.
Okay.
People that live in Atlanta and they went to the show.
Mm-hmm.
And that was nice to see because it's usually Philly people.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it was nice to see like
support from other places.
Yeah. Cause she's so big in Philly. Mm-hmm. But it was nice to see that you inspiring people from other places too.
Yeah.
Not just Philly.
And she did Earn Your Leisure this year. Their Invest Fest, which was in late August, and that was in Atlanta. That's based in Atlanta. Okay. So I wonder if a lot of those people who heard her speak about her her business and her progression, I wonder if a lot of those people who went to the festival, went to her fashion show as well. I'm sure she probably promoted it there. But yeah, so I had watched her.
I was about to ask you, did you watch the Aspects of Reliability interview? Is that what it's called? No.
Oh, Assets Over Liabilities.
Crop that out.
Oh my God. No, that's like they. I don't know if that was the name of that interview, but that's their like brand. Like all of their hoodies and shirts say Assets Over Liabilities.
Crop that.
You tell me to crop. How many episodes? Every time she say crop something out, I do not crop it out. I leave it in.
I'm cropping that part out.
Anyway, so I did watch her Earn Your Leisure interview where she kind of talked about her progression, and it was kind of interesting seeing like her point of view of it. I never like really watched an interview of hers. I've heard her speak a couple very random times, but never really watched like a full interview.
Really?
Yeah, over the years. I did go to her fashion show in, I want to say 2017, maybe 2018. That was in Philly. And that was a good fashion show. People going up and down escalators in the Liberty Place Mall. It was a really nice fashion show. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know.
Which one?
The Earn Your Leisure interview. Not even about the several things with the interview, but how did you feel? Did you like it?
Is that the Assets Over Liability?
Yeah, Earn Your Leisure.
Is that the same thing?
Yes.
Okay, how did I feel about it? I feel like everything she said I knew already.
Okay.
Yeah. What? She said something that stuck out to me. She said she's not a fashion designer. She said she's a businesswoman.
Yes. I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, because I don't really like see her as a fashion designer either. I see her as more of a businesswoman than a fashion designer.
Yeah.
For sure.
I do.
For sure. And I like that. I think I'm more of a fashion designer than a businesswoman. Maybe not now, because now I've had my business for so long. But I feel like at the core, I'm a fashion designer. Like, I just love creating new pieces and fabrics and textiles and figuring out different patterns. So I think at the core, I'm a fashion designer more than a business person, just because I'm in love with the creative side. But I could tell from her business, not even before the interview, I could tell that she's a businesswoman. Yeah, because she had started, Woman Air, and Mama Nair. Yeah, and I remember back when before the pandemic, she did a retreat. I think it was the first one for Woman Air. She did a retreat where she was inviting like 10 to 15 women who were going to pay like $1,000 to $1,500 to stay at this mansion in a remote location and kind of have like a girls' weekend of empowering speakers and just talks and sleepover and private chef and just have like a beautiful experience. I wanted to go so bad, but I didn't end up going.
Really?
Yeah, I should have, but yeah, I felt like that was a good business move to do the retreat.
Yeah.
And now that she has Mama there, I think that's also a good business move. And it's outside of fashion. It's more just like inspirational, you know, whatever she has going on with those organizations. Yeah. It's just, it seems like most of those organizations are just inspiring women in those positions to be better businesswomen.
Yeah. That's I love that she's like very motivational and pro women.
Yeah.
And I love like what she does with her platform, what she does with her power.
What did she do?
She's positive about it. She's very positive with her power. Like the womaneer, the momaneer. Her posts on Instagram aren't really negative.
Right.
And
I think over the years,
she don't really respond to criticism.
Yeah, she definitely hasn't responded to criticism. Even when there was like a scandal back in like 2018, there was this scandal about her printing her Milano logo on H&M button-ups.
That's a business move. That's a business.
That is a
business woman right there.
Well,
that's
people
not a
were
fashion designer.
Right. Very true. That is very true. People were upset because like, oh, the H&M button-up is, I guess they said at the time it was between $10 and $14, and she was selling it between $75 and $100 with her Milano print on there. However, when you think about it, if she had bought a white button-up, let's say retailer price versus wholesale price, it probably would have been $10 to $14, and to get it printed with her logo on it probably would be another $20, so that's like $35. And if you do, if it costs $35 to make it, then you gotta put the label, so the Milano label, but I guess she didn't switch the label, that's how they knew it was H&M. But had she, whatever, it would have been maybe $45 to get made. And so her selling it for $75 to $100 is an accurate markup.
Yeah.
For retail price.
I didn't see the problem.
Was like, that was an accurate markup. Like, you gotta turn a profit. If something costed $35 to $45 to make, buying the shirts plus getting the print on there, switching the label, which clearly missed a couple. But yeah.
I feel like the button-up shirt was way more though. I feel like the button-up shirt probably was like $150.
Oh, you think?
I think so.
I think in the article,
last time I
looked,
I think it was way more than $70.
Right, but she also didn't address that. Like, she was like, had a busy day at work today, saw some negative stuff, saw some positive stuff. God bless.
Was she wrong for that?
No, that's how I would have responded.
I feel like anybody else would have did the same thing. Everybody was trying to start their clothing line with, they're just slapping anything on the dumbest sayings on a shirt.
But people were mad because they felt like she was more professional than that. They felt like her business was further along than that.
Right. But she said it in her interview. She said that at first she was buying retail.
Right.
And she started off with 2 shirts and kept going back and flipping it. But now she gets her stuff wholesale.
Right.
So you have to start somewhere.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere.
And it's not even about the shirt. I think it's about the name.
Yeah.
Your brand, what you built. So people was willing to pay that much money. I don't know. And then when she first started popping, they used to talk about her so much. She had this sweatsuit. It was like $500, and it literally was on the H&M website.
Oh, really?
So they put it side by side, and it was like, I think this sweatsuit probably was like $50.
Okay.
And then you see on her page that it just has the Milano, the Milano brand on it, and it's a $500 sweatsuit.
Isn't that every brand though? You think Balmain sweatsuits got anything different?
Right.
You think Fendi sweatsuits got anything different?
Right.
Like, isn't that y'all pay $700, $900, $1,500 for Balmain and Fendi? They doing the same exact thing. It's about branding. If one person bought it for $500, that means another person will. And aren't they still buying her sweatsuits for that much?
And everybody that bought the sweatsuit for $500, they were posting their pictures.
Exactly.
They was reposting their pictures like, okay.
The person who got the problem with it or who posted that side by side, y'all did a lot of effort. Congratulations. But did you buy one?
That's what I feel like. That's what.
What are you wearing?
That's what comes with when you starting a brand or something. You are going to get the negativity.
Right.
You're going to get the people that.
Because they wish it was them.
Exactly. But
and go ahead and put your name. Hold on. Whoever put out that article, or anybody regular. Put your name on an H&M sweatsuit and see if it sells for even $55. Do a $5 markup. I bet you nobody wants it. Bobby Ray? Don't nobody want no sweatsuit to say Bobby Ray. Like, you got to do a lot of brand and a lot of hustle for people to actually care about Bobby Ray name on a sweatsuit.
Yeah, she hustled. I remember she was just always on my TL. Yeah. Always on my timeline. New photo shoot this day and grand opening this day, business meeting this day. She did good. Yeah. She did her thing. Yeah. I remember she was just it got to the point where she was slapping her logo and everything. She put her logo on condoms. Yeah,
well, she had did an HIV safe sex campaign, and that's what that one was about. Yeah.
Her I think on her jumpsuits it said safe sex.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Cute.
She was getting backlash for saying safe sex.
Cause y'all want dangerous sex? What you want?
Like, people are
what do you want?
She put her logo on a prom tuxedo.
Oh really?
Did you see that?
And somebody wore it, and somebody's son went to prom, and he was probably popular.
Yeah, it was like a custom piece, I guess. She wasn't selling it. Yeah. I think the boy actually won it.
Yeah, and that sounds cute. Like, for what her audience is and the Philly people that wear her stuff, I can see an 18-year-old boy being like, I'm a stunt on them. My suit gonna say MILANO DI ROUGE on the back. And I bet you he just felt like he was everything in it. And that's good, because that's how she makes people feel with her brand. And everybody wants that for their own brand. So I think it worked out. I like the way she handled the whole Meek Mill situation. Not a situation, like they were together, right? And it was quiet. You ain't hear about they going on a date to this place, they going on a date to that place. You ain't hear about the progression of their relationship. You barely knew the child was pregnant. Right. You saw her at one event while pregnant with him, quiet. But everybody knew, like, Meek Mill kind of started putting her on, and when he started wearing her brand, so they were cool, they were friends, whatever.
Everybody was trying to figure out from Instagram
if they were together.
Yeah. Everybody was trying to put two and two together. But neither one of them ever confirmed it. They didn't confirm it.
And I love that.
Until her fashion show. Her last fashion show before the recent one.
Oh, okay.
And she came out with her belly showing.
Oh, really? Oh, yes.
Perfect business move. Perfect. You announced your pregnancy at your fashion show.
And now everybody's going to watch your fashion show.
Yeah.
They're going to see the collection.
Yes.
And that was good.
Yeah. And I feel like when she did that, her brand became more relevant too. You see a lot more celebrities in her brand. Oh, you know another thing about the interview?
What?
She said that celebrities will wear her brand, and she didn't really get anything from it. Like, she didn't really make any money off of it. But when she reposts like regular people wearing her stuff, that's when she was getting, like, she was getting a lot of support from regular people. So that's why she always reposts her regular.
I think everybody should do that.
So?
It's a mix. It's a mix, because some people don't want to ruin their brand aesthetic, like their page aesthetic. Yeah. But I like showing my customers, just because it's just like what one does, everybody else wants to do. So if you start seeing a whole bunch of girls that turn 21 wearing your dress for their 21st birthday, somebody else is going to be like, you know what, I'm turning 21. I should have one of her dresses for my 21st birthday. Right. So I think a lot of people were like, okay, like, this person made it out the hood. They wearing a MILANO DI ROUGE sweatsuit. I can make it out of it too. Let me buy one. Let me use this as inspiration. And that's what she wanted, dreams into reality. That's what her whole brand is modeled after. So I think that it worked. Yeah. Because it's definitely something that sweatsuits is something that people in the hood wear all the time. Or people in regular neighborhoods or regular whatever. And her being like an elevated brand of regular everyday clothing kind of means that to a lot of people.
Yeah. She does really have regular clothing.
Yes.
Simplicity sells.
For me, I felt like, okay, so.
Yeah, how do you feel?
Did she say she came out in 2012? She started in 2012 maybe? Or 2016? I can't remember.
2012.
2012.
I can't believe it was 10.
She opened her store in
2016.
2016. Yeah. I felt like, so on our last podcast, we had a guest, Raylia, and she talked about how, whether you like what somebody is doing next to you, that doesn't mean you want what they have. Or you might want what they have, but you don't really know what they have and what they're dealing with. And I kind of felt like, so she opened her store in 2016. However, she did say, like, her store doesn't really make her that much.
Oh, yeah, that was another thing.
Money. She said it was like 25% of her 100% of sales.
But then she said 95.5.
Now. And now that she's doing more.
And that's crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy to me.
But I kind of felt like a way, personally on the inside, in my spirit, I had to check myself. Because I opened my store in 2015. And then, how much is she worth now? Supposedly 60 mil, they said, or something. And I'm like,
60 mil?
That's what somebody said somewhere.
60 mil?
That's what somebody said somewhere. I don't know.
Need to take some notes.
But I know she's a multimillionaire. I know that for a fact. And I'm not. So, but then,
you can't do that.
But exactly. That's why I was like, I had to check myself at the door. Because sometimes you be like, damn,
and you have two different designers.
Two completely different designers. I would never wear a sweatsuit. I'm just not into. You
would never wear a sweatsuit
everyday. It's difficult.
I'm gonna buy you a Milano sweatsuit.
And okay, that's interesting. And I'm just not a sweatsuit person or a t-shirt person. I really like business attire or dresses or just like I just like dressing up, and I just don't like sweatsuits, especially like top and bottom. I can't.
I don't like dressing up.
Yeah, you don't like dressing up.
I like dressing down. I like sweatsuits, t-shirts.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's just like, that's why I had to check myself. It's because it's just like, oh, damn, like she made all this money and got all this success off of t-shirts and sweatsuits, and I can't even bring myself to put my name on a t-shirt or a sweatsuit because it's just not my thing.
Right.
So why would I feel any type of way about what somebody else says when I don't even want that? I don't even want that same type of. I don't even desire that. So like I can admire what she has without desiring what she has. But I really still have to check myself because a part of me does desire what she has. Right. But I have to check myself to be like, no, admire that, but don't desire that. Because what is for you is for you, and what is for her is for her. And God bless, because like she did everything that she was supposed to do in her life, and I do feel like my path is going in the direction that I'm supposed to go into. But seeing where she came from and where she is now, I'm like, okay, cool, got it. Need to work harder, need to do a little bit more. Especially when she talked about flipping her in-store sales to her online sales. Like, that was like a mental check. Like, all right, Monica, like, step it up online.
When she said that, I thought about you. Well, I thought about me too.
Yeah.
I thought about you because prom season.
Yeah.
Your in-store sales. Crazy, but you spoke more positive about your online sales. Like your online sales was peaceful.
Yeah.
Your in-store sales was crazy, but they stressed you out.
Right.
And you didn't have one thing bad to say about online orders.
Right.
You loved your online orders.
Loved my online orders.
And me, I don't want to be a storefront. I want to be an online business only.
Right.
So when she said 95.5,
right,
motivation, I said, you know what? Because it sounds crazy that I don't want to have a store. I'm a fashion designer. I don't want to have a store.
Right.
That sounds crazy.
I don't think that's crazy though. You can want your products in stores and not want a store.
Yeah.
But you don't want your product in stores either?
It could be in stores.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to.
I mean, eventually I want a store.
But, yeah, I don't know. I just felt like, that was a good checkpoint. Like, okay. Because last year, my gown orders, not last year, this year, 2022, my gown orders increased online. Didn't match my in-store orders. But it went from, let's say, being 90-10 to being 70-30.
Yeah.
30 being online. So now I'm like, okay, let me see if I can get that to 50-50. And then flip it to 70-30, you know, with 70 being online and 30 being in the store, you know? But all that to say, like, go harder online.
Go harder online, definitely.
Yeah.
It's all about publicity, all about content, all about
content, all about it. And then just to go into content a little bit more, I'm trying to flip and do more on TikTok and YouTube as those platforms get bigger than Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
So it's really about just like moving with the times, like switching it up, keep progressing, keep rolling with the punches.
You know what I was excited about?
What?
She talked about starting a podcast.
Yes, she did.
So she said she's a businesswoman, so her putting the business into a podcast, her putting the business into the podcast would be great for entrepreneurs. And also, I hope she could come to our podcast where we talk about fashion. I don't know. It would be good to have her on the podcast. So when I heard about her wanting a podcast, I thought that was interesting. Yeah. I thought that was.
I think it's interesting that a lot of people want
podcasts now.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that a lot of
it's
people.
It's like the new books.
It is the new book, except it's longer. It's more content. It's different topics. It's more like getting to know the people and the things.
Yeah. And so much good can come out of.
But you know, this
listening to podcasts.
Yeah, I listen to not so many. I listen to like 5 or 6 podcasts consistently. One about finance, one about just anything. But it's these 2 white guys who I feel like I listen to podcasts from people where I know I'm not in those rooms, but I still want to hear those conversations. So these 2 white guys in particular are multimillionaires, wrote books that are bestsellers about business and entrepreneurship, and are into a lot of different areas that I know I might not be in, or maybe I will be in one day. But I get to be in a room where I'm listening to these conversations happen from people that I aspire to be like. And I think a lot of people, and this is like kind of like my version of mentorship, I think a lot of people look to have mentors from people that it's not likely you're going to get a mentorship from. But if those same type of people have a podcast, you can still be in on these conversations and learn from them. And I think more people should do that. So yeah,
I'm excited about her podcast.
You're excited about her podcast?
To see her business mind, her business side.
Yeah, definitely a lot to learn from, for sure.
Yeah.
And she mentioned Emma, who owns Skims and Good American, and another brand. She mentioned that she was kind of mentoring her at one point. And Emma, I think her last name is Grande or Grade. Emma is on my list of like people who I want to meet and like work with one day. I have like a list. So Bezosma St. John, Emma Grade, Selena Williams, Arlen Hamilton, anybody else? Vera Wang. Like 5 people, 5 women that I look up to that I would love to work with one day. Idolize them, would love them to be part of my business, be part of their businesses. Just really like look up to those women. So one day I'm manifesting it right now. So what about you?
I don't have anybody.
Girl.
I don't have any. I just have, the regular Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, LeBron James.
Dead. I'm dead. Okay. You gotta work on that.
I don't have any business people. I have like stars, the people that you see on TV.
Yeah, no. I don't have any of those people.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure you see Serena Williams on TV. But that's not why I look up to her.
Right. I mean, I don't really look up to them. I'm just saying, I admire how LeBron James, his work ethic, how he's so into basketball. Think about other basketball players.
I don't know anything about basketball.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was dating a basketball player, and he was saying something about like the basketball game, and I was just like, I really don't know. I'm sorry. I don't watch basketball, and then when I've tried to watch basketball, it's just not entertaining for me. I don't know. It's not for me. I like football more, but I don't know. I mean, I know they shoot the hoop. They shoot the ball in the hoop and then go back and forth. But I don't really know anything about this sport. I'm sure it takes a lot of work ethic to be good at it.
Do you know?
I saw what's that movie where the girl named is Monica? Loving Basketball.
Loving Basketball.
I saw that.
Girl, do you know that LeBron James always made it to the championship every year, but he kept losing?
No,
he kept losing. Didn't win a championship.
Yeah.
No. Then he finally won a championship. Came back, won another championship.
Okay.
Won another championship. And he just never gave up. He received so much negativity, but never gave up. Okay. And then his speeches always was just motivational. After winning. Okay. That's when I noticed LeBron right there, and I always admired him for never giving up. And he's just a team player.
Didn't Jay-Z say that he's a billionaire in that song that just came out? God did it. Jay-Z has a line that says, "How many billionaires can come from J. Crib?" And he said, I count 3. Like me. What did he say? Me, Ye, and Ree. And then he said 4 if you count LeBron because he a rock boy. So 4 technically. So
yeah. And then Beyonce.
Right, that's what I was saying. I'm like, how you gonna say me, Ye, and Ree, but not me, Ye, and B? But it's because Beyonce, I think her net worth is like 800 million, so she's not at $1 billion yet. But I felt like he should have added her. I feel away, honestly, about that line.
Beyonce is a billionaire? Beyonce is not a billionaire?
No.
Beyonce is not a billionaire?
No. Beyonce is not a billionaire. And I feel offended that Jay gonna say me, Ye, and Ree, and then LeBron, so 4 technically. But where is B? Like, that's your wife. You should count B as the reason why you a billionaire. So he should have been like, B the reason why I got all my money, so 4 technically. Like, screw LeBron out that line. Just say B, like Beyonce. Like, because, sir. But
we have to talk about Rihanna on this podcast.
Why?
She's fashion.
Oh, yeah. You know what? We do, and I wrote it down.
Okay.
Anyway, I think we're getting this here. This was a good episode. I like talking about Milano and her success and how she, a little bit into how she.
Yeah.
But Milano, come on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's next for Milano too.
Yeah. I hope she does another retreat or something like that, because I really did want to go. It seemed like a really good experience to be like at a desert location with 11 to 15 women at most. You can't get too many characters, but business women trying to elevate and like within the same realm. I think that's really dope. I hope she does another one of those like that.
Yeah.
Excited for her line. I love that she went into denim. We didn't mention like her denim collection and her Italian manufactured denim. I love I'm more into denim than sweatsuit, so maybe I can buy some jeans.
Okay, I'll get you some jeans.
Yeah,
no, I'm gonna get you a sweatsuit.
Oh my god,
I'm gonna get you a sweatsuit. I want to see you in a sweatsuit.
But yeah, so I'm really proud of her and her success. I love everything she's been doing. I love that she handled that relationship very quietly. I love that.
Yeah.
Especially as somebody from Philly, to have etiquette is beautiful to see from somebody from Philly. But yeah, so
come on our podcast, please.
Come on, Milano.
It's a fashion business podcast
for sure.
So it would be amazing to have you here.
For sure. It would be beautiful. But as we always say, count your blessings before you count your money. Bye.
Bye.